Okay, hold on, hold on. All right, we're recording. What's good, my guy?
Yeah. Hey, what's good? Let's go.
My guy.
Yes. So,
How's your day been, bro? How's your day been, bro?
well, it's been pretty good so far. Earlier today, I started second semester pretty good. Just a one class apparently that I had to take in person, so I was like, this is interesting.
Yeah. So wait, what's your name? I didn't use your name. Obviously, it's SV on Discord, so I was going by that. But what is your like actual name?
Oh, my actual name is Sun. Very odd.
Wait,
First of
wait,
all, I know what you're gonna say.
wait.
Who? It's spelled SON, not SUN.
Okay, so like you're my son.
For all confusion out there. Yes.
Okay,
Not the freaking star.
okay. So
Yes.
son. Okay,
That,
wait. So what does SV stand
yeah.
for then?
SV is just my initials for first and last name.
Okay, but we're not gonna get into last names or anything. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, bro. So my name is EJ. Obviously you probably can't see that because my name is YouTube Brothers Backstage, which that is the podcast
Yep.
channel.
All
But
right.
but yeah, my name is EJ. You feel me? Anyway,
Cool.
man. Wait. So how's college though? Let's talk about that first, and then we're gonna get into MMA and all that, and boxing and stuff like that.
How's college?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Um. Already first semester of my first year, it has me rough.
Oh man.
Like it rough to the point that it may have fucked up my sleeping schedule, and it's kind of sad.
Wow. So wait, what is your sleeping schedule? Because I'm pretty sure like a
Um.
regular sleep schedule is like around like 11, 10 to like 8, 9, 7. That's
I
what I
would
think.
normally
That's what I think.
attempt to head to bed by at least 10 o'clock,
Okay.
at least 10 or 11, and then wake up around 7 ish in the morning
Yeah.
because one, breakfast, two, helping out my dad with like lunch and all that stuff,
Hmm.
or like cooking, I guess, and then showering, getting ready, heading to the bus, and then like taking the bus ride all the way from my house all the way to school.
Okay.
That kind of all the way on the campus, that is. So
Wait.
yeah,
So
and
wait. So you wake up at 10, or no? You go to sleep at 10. My bad. My bad. You go to
then
sleep at 10.
10 or 11 ish if I could possibly push it.
Okay. Wait. So why do you think that's bad? That's
Yeah.
not. That's not bad, bro. Like I go to sleep at 2 and wake up at 9 or 10.
Savaging much.
Bro, it's freaking
You wake
weird,
up at the start of freaking lunch hour. Dear God.
bro. That's
Of
crazy.
lunchroom.
But yeah. So keep talking about it though, cause like college. I mean, does it seem like it's for you? Like even though it's your first semester, does it seem like it's for you?
So far, as of now, so far, yes.
Mm,
So far. Just so far at the moment.
okay.
Because otherwise, I don't know what else might happen. That might affect either me or like that might not affect me.
Yeah.
It's just been wild.
I mean, yeah.
So
It's
I
your
honestly
first.
have no idea.
Yeah, it's your first year, bro. It should be. I think, or not first. Well, your first year, obviously, but it also is your first semester, so you gotta
Yeah,
get used to the craziness. I think that's what it is.
no. First year, second semester. It's
Oh,
January.
second. Oh, yeah. I forgot. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. But yeah, bro. Hopefully you feel me.
I'm in so
You was it?
I'm in so much immense pain right now.
Wait, why?
I don't know. Not actual physical immense pain, just
Oh, emotional.
mental pain.
Okay, but I mean, you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Like, why? Is it because of a girl? Because of school?
Hell no, bro. Mental pain. I don't want to go deep into detail.
Okay, okay, I got you. Anyway, so let's talk about boxing because you did say you know a lot about boxing, but you don't know that much about UFC or MMA. And I kind of like that.
Hell
I kind of like
yeah.
that. I kind of like that because then I could teach you some stuff about UFC or the MMA, and you can teach me stuff about boxing because I actually want to learn
Right.
about boxing.
But then there's also the shocking news that Jake Paul might retire from boxing just to
Okay,
go to
bro.
UFC.
Okay, let's
I'm
talk about that.
concerned.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
I'm quite concerned.
Why are you concerned? Why are you concerned?
I don't know. Jake Paul doesn't look like the type of guy who would actually fight in a UFC type of thing or
Wait,
MMA kind of.
but let's talk about this
Like,
though. Let's talk about this though. He was a wrestler when he was
like
younger, so he does. He okay,
oh,
like like for my experience with wrestling, right? 'Cause I used to wrestle. I used to wrestle freshman year. Like I still know some stuff from wrestling. Wrestling, I think, is like it's all about basics. So if you relearn the basics, which it kind of isn't that hard, but if you relearn that, you're chilling. Like and to be honest, in UFC, wrestling is a big part. It's if you can take somebody down and hold them down, you can practically win a fight by doing that. Obviously, unless you're like getting beat on like standing up. But if you are able to take down a person and hold them there, that's control time and beat them up like ground and pound, you can win a fight like that. So with him, depending on the fighter,
hmm,
he fights and the difficulty of the fighter, then that's it's a different story because UFC I feel like, well, definitely UFC, the top 100 people in a weight class, it's not like they're bums. Like they're like real legit like killers. They're the top 100 killers in the world. Like and come on, bro. It's just
Jesus.
like like I just don't think it's smart enough. I don't think that's like smart. Why would you like you've been training in boxing and boxing is a totally different story. Like it's a totally different sport. Like I have my
Yeah.
differences on like, I have my biases on boxing, but like UFC is like, bro, like you got to know what you're doing, or you're gonna get fucked up. That's my thing. Like that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think about it though? What do
I
you think about
mean,
it in
all
general?
that Jake Paul would have to learn now. Okay. So all that Jake Paul would have to learn now would be that all like the kicks and knees and all such, aside
Mm.
punching and like his past of wrestling, he'd have to now incorporate kicks into whatever he's doing. I'm not sure if that man's even flexible.
I think he well for his
Aside
height.
wrestling.
Well, yeah, let's say for his height and depending on how much he's learned in wrestling, I think he could be flexible. The thing is
Yeah.
with him, I feel like, what is he like one? I'll give a guess like 170. So with him being what I think he's
Well,
6'1", 6'1", and his weight like that's I feel like that's one good for like his weight. He's 6'1", and two, it doesn't really come down to flexibility. Also, it doesn't really come down to kicks. It's more of I think it's more defending because defending the kicks and really defending the takedowns. Those are the two things that I feel like he has to worry about because obviously he's been building up the boxing. He's not really used to defending the legs or even moving out of the way like how moving in an octagon. Let's say that moving in an octagon instead of a square. So him defending like that um it's gonna be different. It's
mm,
gonna be way different. So he has to learn how to defend.
hmm.
And then what's even crazier is obviously he has to learn kicks, but it's not hard to learn kicks. Like you can throw a kick and you can be effective with it, even though you don't really know how to throw a kick. If you know the basics of how to throw a kick, then bro, you're pretty much chilling. It's just I think it's just the defending and getting used to the octagon and defending the leg kicks. Because now if you peep in the UFC, the leg kicks are becoming like a thing. Because like now it's more of to gauge
Mm.
distance and to um read distances and do damage to keep people away. So you can actually see in the
Yeah.
heavyweights, like the heavyweights are starting to use leg kicks now, and it's becoming a thing where like there's new kicks like the oblique kick, where you throw a strike like you throw a kick at the knee. Um, it's just different kicks coming out. There's even foot stomps,
Mm.
bro. There's foot stomps, like it's just different stuff that you can do with
Oh
the
God!
legs.
Of course, no.
Yeah, yeah. It's just different stuff you can do with the legs. So I feel like that needs to be his main focus because obviously I think his boxing is good. I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's like great. You feel me? I think it's
Mm.
good. So if he can incorporate takedowns, if he can incorporate defense, I think that's the main thing. Defense. If he learns the octagon and learns defense, he's good. I think he's good against most people in his weight class, other than like the top 10 or top 15 people, obviously. But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, especially with his wrestling past, compared it to how he's been doing in most of his boxing fights, he's been mostly going against YouTubers,
Yeah,
which makes it look like it's an easy cake fight.
facts.
But with the wrestling past that he's like thinking about moving to UFC, it's even more of a wrestling cake. Like not wrestling cake, but like it's gonna be easy for him
Mm,
just like to win because of like how wrestling kind of does most of MMA
yeah,
matches,
but
which
here's
takes quite a lot of time out of fights.
okay. Well, kind of. Depending, like I said, depending on the matchups and depending on who's fighting, depending on
Right.
their
Yeah.
skill sets and
Okay.
stuff.
Yes, depending on the matchup.
Yeah,
Depending on the matchup, of
yeah.
course.
But with, like I said, I really don't think, okay, because like I said, if he's facing a real MMA fighter, not no YouTuber that does MMA, like a real MMA fighter that trains, I think wrestling is not going to come down to. I think it's going to come down to strikes, because if you really look at it, people know that you feel me, he's a wrestler. If you put him up against a striker that knows how to deny takedowns and like keep themselves on their feet, that's eliminated. You can't take him to the ground now. Now you're gonna try, and your ratio is gonna be like 2 takedowns out of 13. But like, why would you want to go for keep shooting for takedowns and you're not, you feel me, like you're gonna get demotivated at that point, so then all you have to do is stand up. So I think people know that
Mm.
a real MMA fighter is gonna know that he can take people down. Now it's a matter of, can you keep the fight standing up? That's all it is. That's what I think. People's gonna
Mm.
know that. People's gonna know that he's gonna try to go for a takedown. But yeah, like I said, I
Mm.
really think it's more of I think it's incorporating leg kicks and defending. Those are the two things that I really think that if Logan Paul got that down as fast as possible, he'd be chilling. He won't have a problem. He won't have a big problem. He have like a, you feel me, a slight minor problem with technique and wrestling and grappling, like doing the right things on the ground. But if he doesn't know how to defend leg kicks or even defend and get a and stick and move around the octagon, it's gonna be, you feel me, it's just gonna be a cakewalk for the MMA dude.
Mm.
Yeah. So what do you, okay? So what do you think about the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley
Yeah,
fight?
it's
Cause that's a big, like, I have some, like I said, I have some
wait.
biases on it, man. I have some biases on it, man.
I was about to say, can you repeat that question again? You kind of glitched out a little.
Okay, my bad, my bad. Hold on. But I was saying, what do you think of the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley fight, the second one, the one where obviously Tyron Woodley got knocked out? What do you think of that?
Oh God! Don't even get me started. When I saw Tyron Woodley get knocked out, I had so much of a cringe. I cringed so badly, I shut off my laptop and went straight to sleep.
Wait, but why
I
though? What
could
happened?
not bear to watch that footage. It was just the because I like by the time like before like just that 1 or 2 seconds before Tyron Woodley got knocked out, Jake Paul intentionally. I looked at his gloves. He
Mm,
intentionally like made
okay,
some sort of move
okay,
that
okay,
like
okay,
made Tyron like put his gloves down, like
okay.
lower his damn guard. I'm like, this
Okay,
mother.
that's what I'm saying, bro. And when I looked at it, I knew something was fishy, right? But I didn't know what it was exactly, because I knew that Tyron Woodley, if he was to flop, I knew he dropped his hands, like he was going for a body shot, like I knew that something was off. I knew something was off, but then I looked back at it again and seen the glove thing. Now I really think it probably was fake. I'm not gonna lie, because that flop was crazy. Like, it looked like, you feel me, they rehearsed it. He shook his glove, throws a hook, flops. I think that's what it was. Now, if it
That was
was,
so saucy Colbo. That's
yeah,
literal cheating, but no one ever would ever see that.
okay. Wait. Now I'm gonna go into deeper. I'm gonna go deeper, right?
All right.
Do you think fights like boxing fights are rigged?
Well, with Jake Paul in the way, hell yes.
Oh yeah. Obviously, Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley was rigged. Let's keep it a bean right now. Like that was obviously rigged. I really think it was
Oh
rigged,
yeah,
like completely rigged. But like I mean, like fights, like
definitely.
yeah, I mean like fights, like boxing fights, like in real like boxing ways type shit, like for championships and stuff like that. Do you think it's rigged? Because I have, like I said, I really feel like boxing is a sport that you can get away with that. I think it's way easier to get away with that in boxing because I don't know, it just seems like a shady like like betting thing, especially betting with boxing. But betting with boxing is big. So do you think it's like rigged?
Yeah, there's like betting with boxing and then betting with MMA. That's pretty huge. But then just recently, within my entire family, betting with football has been pretty big. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like, oh great,
I think that reunited
yay.
though. I think it reunited though because it was more of like betting with basketball, and then I think that once this season, like this football season, because this football season has been good. It's been like legit good.
Yeah.
So I
Eh.
think it really sparked up, and just football got caught onto it. They're doing it with soccer too now on
Mm-hmm.
some websites.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, bro. But
I have done some research. Aside boxing and like aside other like Western martial arts and like combat sports they've been doing bets on,
yeah,
and like even soccer and football, I've seen some Eastern combat sports that they've done quite a few bets on,
mm,
quite expensively. And this is also where most teens and children also participate in fights as well. And like adults would also bet through them and see
yeah,
if they win or not. I'm I'm kind of sure you kind of get where I'm talking about, but
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? I think it comes down to the kid, right? The kid, obviously, say it with me, right?
Mhm.
I love UFC, right? I literally can tell you anything about almost every fighter that's fighting on this next card. I could tell you about them. Now, me watching UFC, right? I can bet, but I don't have the money for that. A big like say a millionaire comes to me, right? The millionaire obviously just wants to win the
Mhm.
money. He doesn't want to take the time to actually study and learn the UFC. So he's gonna come to me
Duh.
and he's gonna be like, "Hey EJ, who do you think gonna win this next fight?" I'm gonna give him, okay, Giga's gonna win because he can throw more strikes, he can land more takedowns. He's like they're gonna ask me stuff like that, and and because I watch UFC, they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna trust him because he grinds it, like he watches it, and I just want the money. So I
Mhm.
feel like obviously there's somebody's gonna be like, hey, these group of kids are watching UFC religiously. Let's go ahead. Let's go over there and get their opinion on it, and let's see if they can win us some bets. Now, considering the fact of obviously that's not good. I don't think that you should kind of, I guess, use kids to win money.
Mhm.
Like you should do your own research and look at it. And if you don't really want to like bet on, or if you don't really want to take the time to learn it, then you might as well just don't even bet on it. So that's the way that I look at it. But
Mhm.
like I said, it's obvious, bro. It's obvious. I mean, you would use somebody. Say if your dad knows about golf, you would use your dad to get a couple bets off. He might be wrong, he might be right, but he watches it, so you gotta kind of trust him on it.
Mm. Yeah, if only that same thing would work when it comes to whatever that thing people have been doing now. I don't know, buying stock and selling them.
Oh yeah,
If only that was ever the exact same issue.
it kind of is. It kind of is. But the thing is, you have to be no. Listen, bro. You have to be like one of those people that do what is it called? What is it called? Trust fund. You have to be one of them people, like trust fund people, like that, like have
Mm-hmm.
money, money, and you can get those people that's
Like
around.
billionaire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, and you can have those people around you. You can have those people around you, like literally they would want to be around you because you have money. So like you can literally pay them off. Hey, is Tesla stock gonna go up because of this and that? And they can literally sit there and tell you Tesla stock is gonna go up this amount, this percentage, and it's gonna be this way. Bet this amount on it, and you're gonna get back this. People do that, and actually, it was actually a thing where I don't know if it's a law, but if like politicians and like people that like obviously do stocks, people in the stock market, they don't they can't they aren't allowed to make trades, if that makes sense. Like they aren't allowed to yeah, they aren't allowed to make trades because they obviously like are in a connected like bubble. So they are obviously know, hey, Tracy over here is gonna collab with Nike, and the Nike stock is gonna go up this amount. So bet everything on them. Like that's what it kind of is. Like that bubble is they can't like that. Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of like under the table type stuff. Like I learned this on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan actually, well, I learned it on Joe Rogan's podcast, but I forgot who said it. But yeah, they said that like it's a law, and even still like they're still doing it. People are still trading and stuff like that. But I thought that was interesting because I feel like it's kind of like they kind of do it with gambling too. I really think they do it with gambling.
Mm.
And like I said, I kind of think that boxing is rigged in some way with the betting and stuff like that.
Hmm. Really? How so? Like,
I think I think because okay, I think it's more of like think about it like this, right? Boxing is ran by promoters,
mhm.
and it's not like the promoters are like managers, and the managers are with the fighter. So say if they have a chance to cash in
Uh
on
huh.
money, because let's be real, managers want money, like or managers and promoters. Let's say that promoters want money. So if they have a chance to say, hey,
Okay.
if your fighter, they tell the manager, your fighter, if your fighter wins this, we get this amount of money. I feel like there's gaps to be like, hey, if you throw this fight, I'll pay you off, or you could talk to a mob guy.
Mhm.
You could talk to a guy that's like big in gambling that make a deal. Hey, I know for a fact he's about to get knocked out in the second round or the third round. I put 100,000 on it right now. Lock it with me. I feel like that happens, bro. And I feel like with MMA, I think that doesn't happen because it's not ran. It's only ran by Dana White. The promoter is Dana White, and obviously a couple people like at the top, but
Mhm.
it's not like the promoter or Dana White is influencing them. Like, hey, uh, 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 uh Connor, throw the fight. I'll pay you off a meal. Like, no, you can't do that. You feel me? It's the promoter is Dana White. It's more ran by one person, whereas boxing is they have a promoter, or one side has a promoter, one side has a promoter, and they're trying to hype up and get as much money as possible, even if that means your fighter throwing the fight and you getting a cut out of my percentage. You feel me? I think that's what it is.
Yeah. So
But
yeah, it's kind of relating to how it's like back in the Eastern combat sports that they like fight like that they bet on like let's say like I bet that your fighter win like this fighter like will knock out their opponent in about like round 2, round 3, heck
yeah,
round 7. And then like it's like tag team betting when they
yeah,
do it like that to them, like, to the fighters itself
yeah,
because like they want to get other people into it, hype them up, which then kind of throws in like a tag team kind of group
yeah. Because it's
of
like it's like
betting.
somebody's
I'm not
instigating.
sure if
It's like
that's like
somebody's
a great
instigating, like
picture.
instigating the bet. Like Hall, I guarantee that this opponent, like Jerry, is gonna knock out Steven. But then somebody's like the other person is gonna be like, nah, nah, come on, bro, bet on Steven, bet on Steven. Obviously, they know Jerry's gonna knock him out in the third round. He was like, bet Steven the fifth round, guaranteed gonna knock him out. Like it's kind of like that instigator with the person that knows he's
Mm,
gonna. You feel me? He knows he's gonna win. Like I feel like that's where it is in boxing. Now let's say that it's not just that, because I really feel like it's way more other corruptions than like with glove gates, where like they tamper with the gloves. Um, just
Mhm.
with like the crowd thing. It's like, bro, it's so much stuff in boxing, bro. Like, it's so many excuses with the
Uh,
boxers. Like, I don't know, bro. Boxing is just sketchy to me. That's the way I think it's just sketchy.
yeah, I kind of find it a little bit too, because there was like a couple YouTube videos that I found just like casually like looking up old boxing fights on YouTube. I found one where one boxer his gloves was like kind of cheated on, like he rigged it himself.
Yeah,
If I'm not wrong, about round one and or two already, his opponent's face was like he got beaten up or got hit by a bus, but just by his face completely.
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If I had to guess what it was in there before they revealed it during the YouTube video,
Yeah,
if I had to guess what was in there, if I was thinking of one bricks somehow
yeah, yeah. It's probably weights.
ridiculously, which would have also damaged one his fist, two his knuckles, three his cartilages, metacarpals in his fingers.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That's the first one. Two, plaster. Lots of plaster.
Yeah, but
Lots of it.
but I found
Lots of it
out.
is already enough to like KO one person in one punch. Just
Yeah,
hidden behind a glove.
but I actually heard of someone taking the stuffing out of their gloves and put it in weights. Like they put in like little hand weights, and they put it in their gloves and like what's it called
Oh,
like,
the bastards!
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's
That is
just
a
like,
sick move.
bro, it's instances like that in boxing where it's like, bro, I think it takes away the legitimacy of like being a professional boxer because I mean, you can be one of those like Roy Jones Jr.'s type where like you're actually good, and Mike Tyson's and those
Mm-hmm.
type like you're actually good, but it's more of like
Oh
it's
yeah.
so much shady stuff, bro. It's so much shady stuff, and once you dip your toe in the shady stuff, it's obvious. I think, like it's obvious, unless like
Yeah.
Roy Jones Jr. or Mike Tyson was like, you feel me? They were kind of under the table type people, and then we really didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how good it is. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, bro. It's been so much stuff with boxing. Like, it's been so many like things where people get busted, or like the gloves been tampered with, or so many excuses. Like with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, like how he said that, oh, you use
Mm-hmm.
freaking gypsy powering and curses and stuff to beat me. Like, what are you saying? Like, literally, what are you saying, bro? Like, there's no way that's your excuse to getting beat by someone. That just makes like boxing look so dumb, bro. Like, it makes boxing look so dumb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of messed up shit, I'm sure you remember a most classic one that you've seen on an old YouTube video. I'm not sure if by Mike Tyson himself
Hmm.
that did this, but there was one video where the opponents. Now that is just wild,
Oh yeah, yeah. Mike
pure
Tyson did that. Mike Tyson did that.
wild.
But that's the
Oh
thing,
yeah,
though.
that is
That's the thing, bro. It's like that type of stuff. I think it kind of makes it um more vicious. It makes it more like entertaining because I mean, obviously, like biting somebody's ear off is bad, but if a nigga is willing to do that, you feel me? I think it kind of boosts it up. I think it kind of puts boxing up a little bit because it's so brutal that a person would take it to the point of biting someone's ear off. I think that's good for the sport. Well, not somebody biting somebody's ear off, but I think that type of intensity, like how UFC, perfect example. UFC, people are literally coming out of
okay. Yeah,
fights. People are coming out of fights bloody. Like people are coming out of fights bloody. That's a good thing for UFC because it shows
face
the
bloody
intensity.
like Medusa.
Yeah, yeah. That shows the intensity of how like these fighters are fighting. It also adds entertainment value because
Oh
you're
yeah.
not like you're going to a UFC fight to see people fight. Like you're not
Mm-hmm.
seeing no like tap
Yeah.
tap tap point fighting. You're seeing like real beatings happen in a UFC match. Like that's what, and I think that boosts
Yeah.
it. I think that boosts it. So him doing that kind of like it's kind of like a headline. Like Mike Tyson bit off I think it was who was it, bro? Evander Holyfield, I think. I think that's what it was, but I might be tweaking.
Possibly Evander Holyfield. I'm not sure remember who. I'm actually gonna Google this.
Yeah, Google that. Google that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. With that
Yeah.
happening, I like it's kind of it's kind of like clickbait, right? It's kind of like clickbait. Like that could be used as clickbait into having somebody join in and watch a boxing match. I feel like a lot of people too, like with knockouts, like people watch knockouts to get into like UFC or boxing because they see like, oh, this happens in an event, so let me try to tune into the next one because that's how I got into it. Is I was watching like UFC knockout
Mm.
submissions and you feel me and highlights, and I was like, let me tune into a live event. Now I'm hooked on live events, bro. I have to watch a live event.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot afford watching live events. I feel like those cost a lot, especially by pay per view.
Hey.
And I just finished googling the thing. It was Evander Holyfield.
Mm-hmm.
It was his ear that cut it off.
Okay. Bet. But yeah. All I'm gonna say is for the UFC fights, bro. If you need, if you wanna find a way to watch it, I got you.
Yeah, I'd like to find a way to watch more of it.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm slowly getting back into watching more of them, except it's been hard to find very good ones to
Mm-hmm.
find.
Oh
like
yeah.
not to find to watch.
Okay. I got you. I can put
I
you
don't
on, bro.
know what
Put you on.
I'd be looking up, but it's very weird, very bad.
Okay. So
Kind of.
with UFC, right? I feel like it's more of knowing the fighter, right? Because with me, like I said, I'll watch almost every single fighter and every single fight that comes on the event. So like you have to find that fighter you like because mine's would
Mhm.
probably be Israel Adesanya. I like him because his boxing and kickboxing is so technical to where you can break it down and see what he's
Mm.
doing and how he does things. So you have to tune into that fighter, then kind of branch out to fighters and see who's he's fighting. And like one of the fights that I
Mhm.
seen with Israel Adesanya, I think it was Israel Adesanya versus Kevin Gastelum, the first fight. I seen that
Oh.
fight. Yeah, I seen that fight, and I was like, bro, like he really is like he's going crazy. Then I tapped into Kevin Gastelum and watched his fights, and Kevin Gastelum was, you
Oh.
feel me? He's like a boxer, and he like was messing people up. Like he was like going through people. And then I went on to some of his opponents.
Oh.
Then I got
God.
into then I got into Robert Whitaker, which is the person that fought Izzy and had a hard time against Izzy, and Izzy destroyed him. Izzy destroyed him. I think it was like the fourth round. I think hit him with an uppercut or the fourth or third round. He hit him with an uppercut and knocked him out.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Uppercuts
So
are the nastiest
yeah,
for knockouts.
facts. So then I kind of like branched off, hopped on the other fighters, and then it got to a point where now I didn't watch the whole middleweight division. Like I didn't watch like fights of the whole middleweight division. And then I was like, hey, gotta go to the next division. Gotta go to the next division. So then that's when I kind of like did that. And then now I'm hopping around the fights. And then, especially when I got to the events, when I watched the events, like when I watched them live, that's when I seen like, okay, now I can watch the prelims, I can watch the early limbs, and I can watch the main card and find out all these fighters, watch all the fighters. And now I get to learn more about different fighters too. I was like, I'll bet. So then like I said, I
Mm.
started watching them. Then even before now, like the off season, basically, like they didn't have fights for I think 3
Mhm.
weeks. I think the last fight was the 20th or the
Oh
21st, something like that. So them having that delay to where the next live event is this Saturday. Like bro, I was literally watching straight UFC. Like I literally cannot stop watching UFC. Like every day I have to watch UFC because I love it so much. So and well,
Mm.
jujitsu and wrestling. Those are the ones that I watch a lot. Um, but yeah, those like just UFC, I literally just watch it. So the best way I think is pick a fighter that you think is interesting, and literally just watch all his fights, learn some of the stuff that he does, and yeah, I feel like you'll be chilling. The one thing that I will say though is try to find a person that's like a master, like how Israel Adesanya is a striking master, like he's like dang near mastered striking, or Daniel Cormier with fighting, or not with fighting, wrestling. He can wrestle so good, like he can wrestle like I'm pretty sure he was like an Olympic champion or something like that. Um, let's say like Cyril Gane, if you know who that is. I don't think you do, but um, he's good at leg kicks and movement in the heavyweight division. Um, actually, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this dude named Cyril Gane, right? He's a heavyweight. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me look. Let me look at his weight. Um, let me pull up his stuff real quick. But it's very very interesting. He's hold on. Let me find this real quick, brother. He's a heavyweight and he's moving like a middleweight, which is scary for the division. Like very very scary for a division. Like when I tell you scary, like and you know boxing classes or boxing weight classes are different. So his
Mm-hmm.
him moving at 225 and above. Like let me actually see um
My God.
hold on, I'm trying to find this fight. Not fight, the his freaking what is it called?
The
His
weight class.
his profile, his fighter profile, but it's not popping up. All right, hold on. I'm about to get it now.
Oh.
I'm about to get it now. Hold on, wait. Cyril.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Cyril. Oh, okay. Here we go. Athlete profile. All right. I'm about to tell you his weight right now, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right. He has 245. Oh my
Mm.
god. This is scary for the division, bro. I'm gonna tell you
Oh my
why. I'm gonna tell you
God.
why. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen actually. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on. Cause I'm gonna tell you how like why this is so scary, bro.
All right. I'll be damned. God, I hope so.
Okay, look. So
Holy
you
mother
see
of
this dude, right?
God.
You see this dude, right? Now, I don't think I can react to UFC stuff on my podcast, but Cyril Gane, right? This man is 245, bro. 245, 245 pounds. Heavyweight,
Jeez.
right? And he is moving, I kid you not, like
Oh
a
no.
middleweight, like a 180-pound middleweight. Like his movement is flawless. Like his movement, like he's moving around. Like you know how some heavyweights they just want to sit there and just like throw punches, like they just want to slug, like have a slugfest.
Mm-hmm.
He's picking apart people that have legit knockout power, like one touch power type stuff. Like and he's finishing them. Actually,
Oh.
we can look at his fights. So
Oh my
this is the most
God.
recent one. Or wait, hold on.
The most recent one would have been
I'm trying to
yep,
see.
recently up.
Recently up.
It'd
Wait,
be the recent one on the very top. So
this one's the next one.
his next one is Ngannu versus
Gone. This is him.
oh man, it's him versus that guy.
Hold on.
By January 22nd, which is 11 days from now.
I think they have. I think they have the dates messed up, bro. Because I'm pretty sure this was literally December. If I'm not I'm pretty sure this is December, bro. Unless
Hmm.
I'm tweaking. Yeah, the UFC. Wait, was this actually? Hold on. Was it actually in August?
Derek Lewis versus Cyril Gane.
Yeah, Derek Lewis. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? This is strikes. 15-67.
Dear God.
Yeah, he was getting like that fight. He was getting pieced up, and you see the damage too. This is 50% strikes to the head,
Oh
and yeah,
my,
he was getting messed up.
head, body, and leg.
Yeah, he was getting messed up, bro. And then here's total strikes. 100 and this is throughout the fight. So
Oh,
yeah, he had.
oh,
And
oh
what was
god.
even crazier, right, is that his significant strikes were 98 to his 16, and his 16 strikes. Like this is 3 rounds too. And I'm pretty sure it was a 5-round fight. Um, he literally had 16 strikes out of 3 rounds. That's 15 minutes. He
You
threw
broke
16
him
strikes.
down bad.
Yeah, he broke him down,
16
bro.
strikes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yikes.
Yeah. And I wish I could play like clips and stuff,
What?
but yeah, his movement, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He's legit. Like he's a legit
Mm-hmm.
fighter, and it's scary because depending on how this fight right here, depending on how this fight looks,
Mm-hmm.
like the, if he wins, I'm telling you right now, the heavyweight, even maybe in boxing, heavyweights are gonna lean out, like get lean, and they're gonna like move, like they're gonna start moving. They're not gonna have like those slugfests. They're gonna actually like fight, like they're gonna be in and out, dodging, like throwing feints. Like this is gonna be scary. Like
Like doing boxing in heavyweight class properly.
yeah. So they're gonna like they're gonna be like
Yeah.
they're gonna be more technical. That's what I should say. They're gonna be way more technical with their footwork, with their hands. I'm telling you, bro. It's going. This is a
Oh
big fight.
boy.
This is a big fight for fighting in general. I'm really saying this because actually, hold on. Let me go on YouTube, bro. Let me go on YouTube. I gotta show you this, bro. I have to, bro. I have to. I'm gonna play a little clip though. I'm gonna play a little clip. Play a little
Alright.
clip.
I mean, I was about to say, if you want to send me the videos of them later, then yeah, you can just send it to me like later on and like after this.
Uh,
I
I'm
honestly
gonna
don't
show you
mind.
right
I'll
now.
watch it like
I'm gonna show you right now.
like.
I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you a little clip. I'll show you a little clip. Um,
All right.
let's do this. Let's do this right here.
Interesting.
I'm gonna mute it. Um, let's do this. That was his debut. He got a submission. Let me show you this.
Debut won by submission.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you see, like his stance, like he, you
Ooh.
feel me? Throwing kicks, getting out of the way, like he's being active.
What it looks like he's just casually standing. They like not much of his knee was bent.
Yeah.
Normally it is. Like sometimes occasionally it is. Sometimes normally.
Yeah.
But like, do they actually not bend their knees that often?
Not really, because I mean,
'Cause,
like, I mean, I really think it's because they're taller, so like they want to be like well, some of them they kind of don't, and plus with Cyril Gane, he doesn't like he wants to be bouncy. He doesn't really bend his knees until he's about to throw a punch. So yeah, like with this one, hold on, I think this is the second fight. Yeah, this we got a leg lock. Let's see. Okay, bet. I think is this Volkov? Oh no, this is Tanner Bozer. Okay, bet. This one was good too, bro. Look at this one.
all
Look at this one.
right. Oh,
Also,
just
watch his
dropped
footwork.
him.
Watch his footwork, bro. Like he's just keeping the pressure. He's moving, bouncing, and that's one thing that you actually don't see from heavyweights. You don't see heavyweights bouncing, bro. Like bouncing, like
I'll be darned.
karate type. But
Hmm.
yeah, bro. I mean, I'm gonna send you this one video where it's like it's where he's broken down. Um, it's good, bro. I'm gonna send you this striking breakdown. Cause I watched it, bro. I was like, dude, this is like crazy. And then this is the fight where like he got the 16 shots. Um, yeah. I think this is good, bro. I think this is a real good video. So I'm gonna send it to you right now, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
when you get a chance, bro, watch that. It's very good. Um.
Sure.
Oh, did not mean to do that. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Um. But yeah, that guy, I'm telling you, like he doesn't move like a regular heavyweight. Because if you like even in boxing too, like you
Yeah.
see how they just like sledge around. They like you feel me. They go for power shots. They don't do feints. They don't do fakes. They don't do jabs like that. Like they do jabs, but it's not like how fast his is. His jab is crazy. Like he throws like flying knees, like all that stuff. Like it's crazy. Like it's gonna change. It's gonna change not boxing, but fighting as a whole. I think. Well, striking like kickboxing, boxing, um, Muay Thai kind of, and boxing. I think is gonna change it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, especially in the heavyweight division. I think the heavyweight division is gonna get reformed because they're gonna see. Oh, you can't just sit in the middle of the octagon and just like swing. Like you can't do that anymore. So I think seeing Cyril Gane being so dominant, they're gonna be like, okay, we have to change, and we have to and this is where I kind of say they have to lean out because a lot of UFC fight or not a lot of UFC fighters, a lot of fighters that's heavyweights, you see them like they're big, like they're fat, and they because they don't have to cut weight, they just add the weight, like the weight for them, I guess, kind of adds power. Like it really, I think it really does. But the thing is, I feel like they don't understand that you have the power like you're a heavyweight, bro. Like if you can get to the maximum weight to where you can move around and still have like Cyril Gane is 245. He's 244 or 245. Now, obviously, he has to get used to that weight and moving around with the weight, but he's not 265 or 263 or 260 because that's the max weight at heavyweight is in the UFC. So them being
Mm-hmm.
that weight, them being that weight, like it's more weight to move around, and you can't even really like unless you're tall, which it is. I think his name is
Mm-hmm.
Volkov. I think it's Alexander Volkov. He's like 6'5" or 6'6", and he's like 260, and he looks good. Like he looks good at that weight. So unless you're tall and you can have that muscle in the weight, then you feel me. You can have that. But most fighters at heavyweight is 6 foot to like 6'2", or maybe even less than that, because and on top of it, they're getting to the max weight, but it's just fat. Like they're not converting it into muscle, so it's just fat. And like I said, I really feel like they need to lean out and like start moving, bro. And I feel like a lot of, especially Derek Lewis, if he leaned out and got like muscular, he would be like and started moving around, practicing his footwork and stuff. He would be nasty. Like he would be nasty because he has like when I tell you this dude has power, he has power. Like he knocks people
Mm-hmm.
out. Like it was crazy. And the dude Francis Ngannou, um, he's nice. Now I really think he just needs to get footwork down. If he gets footwork down, which I really think he is, because he's fighting a technical fighter that has his movement and stuff down. I think Francis Ngannou, if he wins this fight, who does he have to fight? Like I don't really think there's nobody else to fight like him, because he's beat a super technical fighter that's beating up dudes, the best in the weight class at that. He's beating the best in the weight class. It's not like he's just fighting scrubs. Like he's beating up good fighters in the weight class. So him doing that, and then
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou beating the person that's doing that is just like, bro, Francis Ngannou, he's gonna be, you feel me? But I don't think Francis Ngannou is gonna win because it's definitely a lot of holes in
Mm.
his game as of like him standing there taking damage, like or him not really fighting counter strikers, because with counter strikers, they're not gonna like they're gonna like they might push a pace to where like they're just gonna like be in your face, but they're gonna wait for you to punch. Now they might set traps to make you punch, like feints and stuff like that, and I feel like Francis Ngannou might bite on that, but Cyril Gane, I think with his mix of pushing the pace, getting in your face, and also dodging and slipping, and then putting the pressure on you, like punching you and stuff like that, I think that might get to him. I really think that might get to him, and probably by the second or third round, Francis Ngannou might get TKO'd. I really think that. Now you have to respect Francis Ngannou's power because he can knock out some people. Like, bro, literally, he threw an uppercut.
Yeah.
He threw an uppercut and literally knocked out a chunk. He knocked out a chunk of a nigga's lip. Like, he knocked out a chunk of a dude's lip. Like he literally threw an uppercut.
God.
Clean. Like, threw a clean uppercut and knocked out a chunk out of this dude's lip.
My God.
Yeah, if you want to look it
The
up.
sound of that makes me want to shudder.
Yeah, if you want to look it up, it's Francis Ngannou versus Alistair Overeem. I can text it to you right now, actually. Like, it's bad.
Yeah, send me that one, but I'll watch it later for you.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna text it to you. Like, just put it because I don't want to look up the video in case it like has some crazy stuff like as a thumbnail. But Francis Ngannou versus Alistair Overeem. There we go. But yeah, it's bad, bro. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it's bad, but yeah, like, you gotta respect his power. I'm pretty sure he has had all of it. He has all of his knockouts. Like, he's had all like decision. Like, actually, has he been to a decision since he's been in the UFC? I don't think so. But all his wins, I'm pretty sure, are by knockouts. So you have to respect that. You have to respect his power. And his last fight he had was, I think, in like November or like probably earlier than that, I think. Where he knocked out a person that's supposed to be like, well, he was the champion, obviously, because he beat him for the championship. He knocked out a person that was he actually Stipe. I don't know if you know who that is, Stipe Miocic. He actually beat Francis Ngannou their first fight. Like, it was like a fair fight too. He got knocked out. So Francis being able to oh, you just seen it? You just seen the video?
No, I'm just kind of imagining it.
Oh, okay, bad. So Stipe obviously has,
yeah,
I think,
I'll watch it later after that.
yeah. Watch it. But yeah, Stipe having that advantage on him coming in with kind of a momentum, because Stipe was coming off of a win, and he already beat him. He already had the blueprint on how to beat him, and then this fight where Francis Ngannou looked so patient. Like, he looked like he was controlled. He was controlled, bro, and that's scary for Francis because if he picks the shot that he wants to, like, that's like saying a sniper, right? You can pick from the 3 best guns in the world, fully maxed out, attachments maxed out. You can have any bullet that you want, and if you can pick the right shot. If you can pick the right shot, bro, it's 100% a kill, 100% a kill, because you have the max attachments, max everything. That's Francis in that fight. He literally had the power, he had the accuracy, he was controlled, and he knew how to pick his shots. When he picked that shot, oh, bro, he knocked him clean out. Like, when I tell you he knocked him out, like, it was bad. Like, yeah, he clinked him, and I was just like, that is scary. That is scary. Now, like I said, for Cyril Gane, he has to respect that. He has to respect that. Like, he has to respect that Francis Ngannou has power, but the fact of it is that he's too technical. Like, Cyril Gane is too technical to let him even get close in the range that is gonna get him knocked out. Like, he's just too technical. I don't think he's gonna let him do that. I really don't think he's gonna let him do that. So, oh man, I love this fight, though. I love this fight, bro. I love this fight. It's actually January 22nd. So, yeah, can't wait for this fight, man. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
that's about a
Yeah. But so how'd you get into boxing? How'd you get into boxing?
That's gonna be fun. Well, depending which part of boxing you're talking about, as in watching it or like physically getting into like doing the sport itself.
Um, it's it's. I mean, I would say in general, like boxing in general, like boxing, um, with like obviously boxing in real life and watching it. Which one did you get into first, and how did you get into it?
Oh, okay. So I technically got into watching boxing first, and then like years later, technically all the way up till now, I don't know why it took so long, but like I kind of wanted to get started on trying it and maybe doing it. But yeah, I've been watching boxing ever since I was like what, 6? Yeah, quite a long time. A good 13 years.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah,
But yeah,
bro.
I'm still watching him to this day. There's so
Yeah,
much boxing content out there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna watch all of it.
yeah. So, do you
Just
do
for
boxing?
pure, okay, just for like purely one, fun, two, entertainment, three, what could I get out of this?
Yeah.
Possibly.
So, do you watch boxing or not watching? Watch it, not watch it. Do you do boxing? My bad. Do you box?
Um, See, that's the thing. I'm slowly trying to get back into it.
Mm.
So, like, not really get back into it, but like try to get started on it.
Yeah.
But it's been kind of tough to do so since I don't know if like I don't know why this part has been surrounding my head for the entire time and I haven't moved on. Is either doing it at home or doing it at an actual gym. But if you do it at an actual gym, it costs money. You do it at
Yeah.
home, it's kind of YouTube tutorial based, which kind of half sucky, half okay somehow,
Yeah.
unless you find the right good one.
Hmm. I think
But
you have a
yeah,
mix. I think you have a mix. I think that's the way to go. You have a mix of it, because if you willing to,
it's a mix of it.
yeah, you need to have that mix, bro. I guarantee it'll be way better. Because if you're just going to the gym every day, like literally every day, and if you're not really gonna take it serious, unless I'm tweaking, I'm jumping to conclusions. Are you gonna take it serious or not?
That's the thing, though. It's tough to say if I want to take it seriously or not.
Hmm.
It's tough to say because, like, I love watching it so much that I want to like get started on it.
Yeah.
But like, there's also a lot of side effects and consequences once I do.
Yeah. I mean, I feel it, bro. I feel that, bro. Because I was thinking the same thing. Like, I want to train MMA. I want to train like I want to get into kickboxing first because I like kicking. I love kicking, bro. Like, I could kick some shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's kicking too.
yeah.
I honestly wanted to get started with Muay Thai, actually.
What?
Aside boxing, I wanted to get started with Muay Thai.
See, Muay Thai is crazy, bro. For a starter, I think Muay Thai is crazy because of the elbows and the knees, bro. Like, that is some crazy shit.
Yes, elbows, knees. It's called the martial art of 8 limbs for a reason.
Yeah, I like
Eight
that.
limbs.
Literally.
There's a lot.
Yeah. So with that being said, I think kickboxing for me is the way to go because you feel me. I like kicking, and I was
Yeah,
thinking about doing it because
that's more of like a more kid-like version. I wouldn't say kid-like version because like Muay Thai is so dangerous. It's more of like the safer version. Yet somehow damage can be done. Just rarely there's blood.
yeah. Unless like they're full out just like going ham, like unless they're full out like you see those fights where they're like going crazy, but yeah,
Oh
pretty
my
much,
god,
yeah, pretty much
I've
it's
seen
you
too
don't really
much
see it.
of it.
Yeah. But man, I wanted to do it too, but I wanted to get into it too. But I don't think I would take it serious unless I was like I'm actually like doing good in amateur fights. Like if I like wanted to do amateur fights and I was doing good in them, like I was destroying them, then yeah, I would take it serious. But like I said, at this point, I really just wanted to train it just to stay fit and plus I like I like it, and I did do wrestling. Like I said,
Same here too. Yeah, I have been pretty out of shape lately. Kind
oh
of
yeah,
sad.
same, bro. Cause I think it's more of because I've just been focusing on YouTube, bro. Like content creation, think about ideas,
Yeah.
bro. So I've just been like at my computer a lot. Now, I mean, obviously I want to do
Yeah.
like still want to do YouTube and stuff, but it's just like I want to
Mm-hmm.
do I want to go back like I want to get back to the gym, bro. Not gonna lie,
Right. Right.
but man, um,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, it'd be
You and me
lit.
both, dude. You and me
Yeah, but
both.
yeah, okay. So I'm gonna call it right here because I don't want it to be too long. I don't want the episode to be too long. But
Oh.
yeah, bro, it's an
That's
hour.
fine. Oh my
It's
god.
an
I
hour.
don't know what we went for.
It's an hour, bro.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro, it's been lit, bro. It's been fucking lit. But I like that. I like this,
Holy.
bro. I like this, man. Also, you're the first episode too. If you didn't know that,
Oh,
yeah, the first
this
fucking
is
episode.
wait. This is the first episode that I've like you're doing.
Oh, okay. So basically, this is a series. So I'm gonna do it like an MMA series, and like it's gonna be like a runoff. Yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna be off of the actual like podcast. So that's why it's just me and you. Like my co-host isn't here because he doesn't like UFC or MMA.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's gonna be on the regular podcast, and obviously I'm gonna try to get him something to where it's gonna be like whatever he wants it to be. But for me, I'm gonna do it MMA. I'm gonna get people on. You're definitely getting back on in the future. So
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah. So and this is the first episode. So it's probably either gonna be up tomorrow or the next day.
Tom, I speaking of tomorrow, I might not be able to do tomorrow. Could we possibly do Friday instead?
Wait, you want me to put the video up on Friday? I'm talking about putting the video up.
Oh, uploading the video. I thought you meant
Yeah.
by next recording. I was like, what?
No. Take your time, bro. Take your time. Like I said, whenever you can get on, bro. Like I'm down for whatever. I'll
Oh
try to
yeah.
find a way.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely let you know. I
Yeah,
have
bro.
almost a lot of free time now because of just one class that I take on like during the day, and that's it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to
Um.
say anything, if you want to,
Honestly,
you feel me? What you about to say?
honestly though, it's kind of up to you by like how you wanna like on what days you wanna upload those videos. It could be like weekly, bi-weekly, or like bi-daily,
Homie,
like
I,
every
I'm not
2
gonna lie
days,
to you.
every two.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really because my editor, it's with him. Like I really give him the freedom of literally once I get the episode, he can take
Uh huh.
not like super long, but I give him 3 days. At the third day, you have to upload it. I don't care what you're going through. The third day, you have to get it uploaded. I give him 3 days.
Oh,
That's just how
I
it's always been.
um. When I heard you say that, like, no matter what you're going through, even if it was something
Okay,
bad, that
no, because that sounds bad. That sounds bad. I mean, like if you're
yeah, you said it like that. I almost thought you meant that in general. I was like, dude, no way in heck someone's gonna upload a video while they're like what depressed or like lost a relative. Hell no.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not that,
Oh,
not that.
okay.
I mean like if you're like say if you're doing something else like with okay
Mm-hmm.
so my editor, right, he got sick. I told him, you feel me, take as long as you want, you're chilling, and he got it up.
Yeah.
He still got it up. So I was, you feel me, I was chilling
All
on
right.
that. But if you're like slacking off, you saying you ain't really doing anything, or if I see you on Discord, I'm gonna text you, hey, what's up, what's going on, type shit, and you be like, oh, I'm just chilling, or oh, I'm watching YouTube. I'm gonna be like, can you do the video, or can you like upload the video, or is there something wrong with the video? I'm gonna say that, and
Oh.
it's more of giving leeway on the stuff that needs to be given leeway on, because I'm not finna just let you sit there and do nothing while my video, like you have my video and it could be uploaded. That's just my way on it. That's the way I think about it.
Uh.
That's the way I think about content.
All right.
So obviously, if you're
I was
freaking
about to say,
just
don't you think about uploading content like just purely raw, unedited at all?
wait, what'd you say?
Ever? No. Like, okay. Have you ever thought about uploading like your content or videos just pure raw unedited footage?
Yeah, we literally do that with
No
the
edits at
podcast.
all.
That's what we do with the podcast, bro. Literally, we do that with the podcast. Like, literally, it's like this is not gonna be edited at all because we literally hit so many points, so it's not gonna be edited at all. It like literally is not gonna be edited at all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, there was
Okay.
no dead space. If
I'm
there's
kind
no
of
dead space,
forward
we
to
don't edit it.
rewatching this, honestly.
Oh, you said what?
I'm honestly kind of looking forward to rewatching this episode that I'm first on.
Yeah, bro. Me too, bro. I do that with all my
Especially
podcasts.
for the certain series.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
Especially for the certain series.
but yeah, we freaking talked for an extra 5 minutes. five 5 minutes. We talked for an extra 5 minutes. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you wanna, you feel me, say anything, shout out your socials or anything, and I'm gonna do the outro after you're done. But yeah, just say whatever you want, bro. Anything positive, your socials, anything, bro.
So I guess I'll just plug my socials.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
That's kind of awkward.
I mean, it's
That's
da
not
da
how
da
to start
on
doing it, though.
Instagram, da 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 on this that. Like you can just say anything, bro.
But yeah, for my Instagram IGs, for those that are very abbreviated learners,
Yeah.
I go under crimson_fire_18. I'll send it. It's gonna be in the description later on.
Yep. Yep.
Snapchat or maybe Snapchat. Nah, not Snapchat. Maybe Twitch. I don't use Twitch that often. Okay, maybe not Twitch instead. I don't know. Let's actually just plug my Discord.
Just send it to me.
Let's just plug
Everything's
my
gonna be in the
Discord.
description. Everything's gonna be in the description that you want it to be in the description.
Yep, basically, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
It's hard for me to like for me to actually say it just because it's like my first time and like
Yeah, you're good
I'm
though.
not
You're
used
good.
to it.
Yeah, you're good.
Especially when I'm currently improving on like how to like say stuff when I'm like being put on the spot.
Yeah, I feel
Kind of
like this is
stuff.
definitely the way though. That's what like I said, my co-host
Yeah.
deals with that a lot, bro. I'm telling you, I put him on the spot so many times just so he can
Mhm.
get used to it. Just so he can get used to it. But
Mhm.
yeah, if you want to say anything positive, bro, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and say it, bro.
But yeah. I'd say something pretty easy-ish, kind of. Stay happy, stay healthy, and whatever you do, don't let bad people get to whatever you're doing. Like, don't let it affect you,
Yes, sir.
kind of thing.
Yes, sir. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. It's a good message. That's a good message. Anyway,
I get that a lot these days, so I thought I'd share this.
yeah, that's
I get
that's
that a
good.
lot of work.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, this is the end of I guess Brothers Backstage MMA episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I liked it. I'm gonna try to get some more on, and I'm not gonna make it as much as the regular podcast. But if you do enjoy this,
Right.
definitely, you feel me? Definitely go ahead, click the subscribe button. Everybody's description is gonna be in the description. His is gonna be in the description. Mine's obviously. Follow Tens on Instagram. That's my editor. You feel me?
And hit
helps
the
with this.
bell icon.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Yeah.
God.
Hey, and we gone, bro. We gone, bro.